No way! I did not expect that to be a fish. Wow. Yeah, baby. Oh, come on, come on. Get in that net. Welcome to the 2024 open water bass fishing season. This is the earliest I have ever been on the water, guys, and it's going to be a challenge to figure out exactly what these bass want. The water temperature is 45 degrees, still pretty cold, and this lake was frozen up only about a week ago. So, not the best conditions to fish in. I've actually already been out once this year. I decided to try my luck at my favorite lake, which is a little bit bigger body of water than where I am now. And, well, it resulted in a broken GoPro and no fish. So, not starting the year off with the best success. But that doesn't mean I'm going to give up. It just means I'm more determined to get that first largemouth of the season. What we're starting with here is we're going with a square bill crankbait. This is one with an A-Bay Lure Lab paint job right here. And the reason I'm doing that is because we do have a little bit of wind. The water is pretty turbulent, not exactly great visibility. And this bait doesn't dive too deep, has a nice tight wobble, and it has a rattle in it. So it's going to make a little noise. I can work it slow in the water column and hopefully attract something to bite. But what I am doing that's different is I'm not really picking apart a specific area. It sounds kind of counterintuitive, but in my opinion, when it comes to cold water bass fishing, you've got to be on the move because those fish really aren't going to chase. So you're not going to be able to convince a fish by throwing something in its face multiple times to eat it. It's going to be one of those things where you're going to put it in the right spot. They're going to reach out, lash out, smash that bait, and you're going to bring them back. So being able to cover as much water as possible, in my mind, is key. So it's more hide and seek at this point. I've got to go find them. I got to present the right bait in front of their face. And then once I get a few fish, then I'll put together a pattern of where am I, how deep am I, and then start picking those particular areas apart. That's a bass. No way. I did not expect that to be a fish. Wow. Yeah, baby. Oh, come on, come on. Get in that net. Yeah! 2024, baby. First bass of the year. Just got done saying, take things, do a little bit different baits. Check this out, guys. Freaking awesome fish. Did not expect that to work the way it did. Hell yes, guys. That is freaking awesome. First bass. (2024) first largemouth bass. Check this fish out, guys. Look at that. Not a bad fish on the Mepps spinner of all things. Been working this all day long. Really getting frustrated thinking I wasn't going to catch anything, and boom. First fish of the year. You don't know. You just don't know unless you're from the Northeast. Unless you go through the cabin fever that ensues all of us northern anglers throughout the year, how good that first open water bass feels. Honestly, I think it's probably the most exciting bass of the entire season for me. It really is. And what's crazy about it is that it was on a I guess, traditional bait. In a way, I guess this is actually an old school bait at this point. Inline spinner, Mepps spinner, size 5 in Fire Tiger. Now, my main forage here, being perch, the Fire Tiger color is key for me. But really, it's just about confidence. It's about getting on the water and just having that big ego boost of finally getting a fish in the kayak for the beginning of the season. They're back. Oh man, that feels like a big one. Yeah. Come here, baby. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on, baby. Man. He swam right into my net. Yeah. Number 2, baby. Number 2. Yes. Popped off right as he got in the net. I can't believe I got that lucky. He swam right into my net. He didn't even... Oh, that is awesome right there. Whew. And check this fish out, guys. Number 2 on the 2024 season right there, baby. Nice bass. He hit that thing hard. I didn't really expect to get bites like that today, but it's definitely a thing, man. Mepps spinner again. Gotta send a video to my buddy Bear Fishing. He did not believe we were gonna catch him today. Hey, Bear Fishing, number 2, baby. I'll let him go. Number 2, guys. Wow, that is a load off. You don't know what it feels like unless you grew up in the Northeast to get those first fish in the boat. It's like a weight off your shoulders, and it just feels good to start the season off with fish in the kayak. So today was a pretty basic day. It was pretty much an old school bait that saved my day. So the Mepps spinner that was a size 5 in Fire Tiger, that was the bait that I caught the 2 largemouth on today. For gear, I was using my Cast King Spartacus 2 reel, and the rod for that was the Googan Green series, if you guys wanted to know the details. That was just on 10-pound braid to a little Maxima Ultra Green leader. Ultimately, that was actually supposed to be a Ned rig setup. I cut the net off, threw that Mepps on just as a last-ditch effort, and it paid off. So sometimes it's all it is just some little quick decision or Hail Mary, and it ends up making a difference between catching no fish and catching a couple largemouth. So I want to thank you guys for coming along with me. I really appreciate everyone who has taken time to watch my videos. To all the subscribers that have joined recently, I've been growing like crazy, and I really, really appreciate every single one of you that has taken the time to hit that button and watch my videos. I'm going to get driving home and get warm. It has been a long day. It actually started to hail out there, so I decided to pack it in. But again, thank you guys for watching this video, and as always, let's get out there and catch more fish.